Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. Blurb for the week of July 19th. Common mistakes by leadership. Most common mistakes, what we can do to avoid them. It's been my experience that sometimes I'm not proud of it, but the fact is I learned through experience. A lot of my leadership today is all based on experience. Now, I shouldn't say all, but most. We don't have to be that way. And that's why I like the thought of reaching out and making a difference, all right, in a helping way, in a coaching way, in a learning way, if you will. So anyway, if we can learn, is better than the experience of a bad effect. So number one, I want to talk about a couple things I want to talk about, but first and foremost is feedback. I want to give you this example because I think it's always better when you give an example of facts, okay? So we got a person who is answering the phone, and they're not doing it appropriately. They're not upbeat. They're not welcoming. And the bottom line is, what can you expect from that? Well, quite frankly, we can expect potentially an unhappy potential client or an actual client. So think about that. And then in return, the supervisor or leader makes this decision, if you will. I've got an upcoming annual review. It's some 6 weeks away. Well, I ask you this question. Is that really fair to the individual employee, that receptionist? Because when we know something is wrong, why would we wait to deal with it? I understand we're busy, but if we don't take care of our most important asset, what is our priority? That's just a question. So, my opinion, we know something, leaders, we need to deal with it before something happens. It's taking the time out, making the priorities where they need to be. So, first and foremost, my comment and number one that I wanted to talk about, we must learn. Better to learn and allow people feedback. When can we do it? We can do it personally. We can do it in a team meeting, and we can do it in a walk around and make sure that we're making that happen. Put it on your calendar. Every week, every 2 weeks, every month, make it happen. Next, not making the time, okay? We can easily get wrapped up into our workloads. And it's one of the biggest mistakes I believe leaders make. Yes, we have projects that need to be delivered. But in a return, I'm here to say our employees got to be our priority and must come first. Or it's bad enough keeping employees today without losing them. That's the same type of thing that happens in families. And I don't know that we always understand that. So, what is my conclusion to all of this? Avoid the mistake and block out time in the schedule, no matter what it is. And make certain that we do this, that we demonstrate being an active listener so that we're going to respond. And when we respond, we're going to do what we respond to say we're going to do. So that's walking the walk and talking the talk. That is the bottom line. So, my challenge, take time, make time, document time on your calendar, make sure it happens, all right? And you will create a better team. There's no doubt about it. That's my message for the week. Take care, and we'll be talking to you next week. Bye now.